Hello everyone, welcome to the SGFOA Weekly video for week 1 of the 2019 season. This week we're going to be looking at formations. As nothing's really happened too much with the SGFOA since our last video, we're going to get right into it. Okay, before we get into it, let's talk about everybody's favorite game, the SGFOA Mystery Member of the Week. Last time we talked about our mystery member did not weigh 100 pounds until the 10th grade, played clarinet in the marching band, and the first rock concert he went to was Led Zeppelin. No one was able to correctly guess last week's member of the week, who was Lou Matricardi. As always, since there was no correct guesses, the prize rolls into next week. This week's mystery member is a singer and church worship leader. He's been officiating football for 33 years. And has officiated basketball for 25 years. If you have a guess, please email me. And remember, only one guess per member.
IBM presents You Make the Call.
Hello everyone, what we're talking about today is formations. As you know, this year there was a major rule change regarding the eligibility of the formation. This is a typical formation we'd see last year. One thing that hasn't changed at all is always the requirement that you have 5 players, number between 50 to 79, on the line. That hasn't changed. It's the same from last year to this year. But last year we'll be looking at, it was all dependent on the number of men breaking the waist of the center. Number of players breaking the waist of the center. So we'd always have to have at least 7. So here we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would have been a legal formation. This year, we've gone away from looking down the line of scrimmage and we're more interested in counting the backs. For a legal formation, you need to have no more than 4 backs in the backfield. So this formation is also legal because we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 backs in the backfield. So this is also a legal formation. So let's look at some of the things that would make a formation illegal this year. Let's go on. One of the things we have here, we have a center, guard, tackle. Let's throw a tight end over here. But then let's throw 2 wideouts off the line over here. And then 1, 2. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's put a quarterback right here. So now we have both these guys are off the line of scrimmage. So we still have 5 men on the line of scrimmage, numbered 50 to 79. But now it makes this formation legal is let's count our backs, because if the line of scrimmage breaking the waist of the center was right here, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. So this is illegal formation. If you look at this format, we're always going to assume that we have 50 to 79 on the line in these next upcoming examples. But here you can see in the backfield, if we have the line through the waist of the center right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men in the backfield. Once again, this would be another illegal formation, which is a live ball penalty. So if we look at this play, and let's say right before the snap, this player right here was to step up onto the line of scrimmage. Then all of a sudden we'd only have 1, 2, 3, 4 men in the backfield, and our formation would be legal. So that's why it's important that this is a live ball foul. So because they can always change what they're doing until the snap happens, the formation can always change. We cannot call this penalty until the ball becomes live. That's one thing you have to watch out for. Here's a situation you may see on the field. Now if you count the number of offensive players here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only have 10 men on the field. Last year, they had crossed the line of scrimmage. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men. So this would be a foul for illegal formation. But now, with our new rules, let's see how many men they have in the backfield. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 backs. This is a legal formation. So this year, this is now a legal formation. Take a look at this play right here. Let's look at this formation. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 men on the field. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 backs. This is a legal formation. And now our officials will be looking back into the backfield to count backs. They should have a good count on each side. Here's the one thing we need to be cognizant of, though. This player right here. Let me use red to exemplify that he is now an ineligible player. Because he's ineligible by positioning, because he's no longer the last man in the line of scrimmage. So if this official here is only paying attention to their backs and one person in front of him, he could miss that this player is ineligible and maybe slipping downfield. So let's say the quarterback was to roll out over here. This player was to run it out like this. This player was to run deep. Quarterback was to throw here. We'd have an ineligible man downfield for this player. Now, let's say the quarterback once again ran deep, but then threw it to this running back behind the line of scrimmage right here. That'd be good because the ball never crossed the line of scrimmage, so there wasn't an ineligible man downfield. But that's one thing that's very important for both wing officials, is to realize that the counting of the backs doesn't release your responsibility for getting who's eligible and who is not eligible on the line of scrimmage. The last thing we look at today is a very specific situation, but it can be a very specific thing where we kind of go against what we usually do with our mechanics, but it's very important to do this. So if we look at this play, we're going in, the ball is on the 4, and it is currently 4th and 2. So we have a line gain at the 2-yard line. As typical, the ball is being snapped inside the 5-yard line. This wing official typically would run down to the goal line and then officiate back. That's because the goal line is the most important line on the field. Yet on this play, specifically because it is 4th down, this line to gain actually becomes more important than the goal line, because this offense is probably desperate to get past this line. So if you're ever in this situation, we recommend that the line judge doesn't break to the goal line, but instead breaks to the line to gain, and then officiates from the line to gain on. Because if the ball's there or there, it's a lot less critical if the ball's there or there. So this line becomes extremely important in this 4th down situation. We'd like to thank the Minnesota High School Football League for bringing this situation to everyone's attention. So everyone, thanks for watching. I want to remind you to have a great time out there on the field. Stay safe and stay SGFOA strong.